Good day, everyone. Once again, I'm Teacher Jem of Kalayaan National High School, and I will be your teacher for today's lesson. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to illustrate triangle congruence. Our topic for today is about illustrating triangle congruence. Before we start the lesson, try to observe its pictures. What figures can you see? Are the figures the same or equal? What will happen to the house if the structure is not equal or the same? Also with the building and the bridges. To understand better, let us proceed to the next activity. Now, let's have picture analysis. Try to answer the following questions. Number 1, how will you relate the picture to your ambition? Number 2, what can you say about the long bridge in the picture? How about the tall building? Number 3, why are there triangles in the structures? Are the triangles congruent? When are the two triangles congruent? Number 4, why are bridges and buildings stable? You have your own ideas about triangle congruence and stability of buildings, houses, and bridges. To know better about the topic, let us continue. Look at the figures below. The pairing of vertices of one triangle to another triangle is called correspondence. Triangle ABC corresponds to triangle JKL. This symbol is called correspondence. What are the corresponding parts? So we have A corresponds to J, B corresponds to K, C corresponds to L, as shown in the right. For instance, triangle RST corresponds to triangle XYZ. In figure, we have the corresponding angles are angle R and angle X, angle S and angle Y, angle T and angle Z, while the corresponding sides are RS and XY, ST and YZ, RT and XZ. Based on this, two triangles are congruent if their vertices can be paired so that these two conditions are met. Number 1, all pairs of corresponding angles are equal. And 2, all pairs of corresponding sides are equal. Let's have another one. Given two triangles, read as triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. This symbol for congruency, and this one is symbol for triangle. The corresponding congruent sides and angles are side BC is congruent to side EF, side AB is congruent to side DE, side CA is congruent to side FD. For angles, we have angle D is congruent to angle A, angle C is congruent to angle F, and angle B is congruent to angle E. Did you get it, class? I hope so. For deeper understanding on triangle congruence, let's proceed to the next activity. Let's have illustrative example number 1. Given the correspondence triangle GME corresponds to triangle ABS, name all pairs of corresponding angles and sides. Our solution will be the corresponding angles are angle G corresponds to angle A, angle M corresponds to angle B, angle E corresponds to angle S. And the corresponding sides are Side GM corresponds to side AB. Side ME corresponds to side BS. Side GE corresponds to side AS. Let's have illustrative example 2. When can we say that the two triangles are congruent? Our solution will be the two triangles are congruent if they have the same sides and the same angles. When we say same sides, the corresponding sides have the same measure. And for the angles, the corresponding angles have the same measures. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent if they will have exactly the same three sides and exactly the same three angles. In this part, you're going to test further your understanding on how to illustrate triangle congruence. For illustrative example 3, draw the triangles given the 6 corresponding congruent parts and mark. Therefore, the triangles will be like this. In this lesson, you learn how to illustrate triangle congruence. Always remember that two triangles are congruent if their vertices can be paired so that these two conditions are met. 1. All pairs of corresponding angles are equal. 2. All pairs of corresponding sides are equal. And that ends our lesson for today. Did you understand it very well? If not, you may go back to the lesson presented in your module or see the video again. If today's lesson is very clear to you, congratulations! You may now answer the exercises in your module. Good luck, guys! Thank you for watching!